Hey guys, it's Alara from Witchy Web We Weave. This is video 2 for, I'm just going to go ahead and call it our Yule special, at least on my end. Alex is probably doing her own thing, but I just wanted to kind of share with you guys some of what I am doing with Alex's Yule gift. I've already done a previous video just kind of showing all the different ingredients that I had gathered that we're going to go into some of this giant. It's kind of a multi gift because it's a set that I'm hand making, which I actually ended up having to go and get a couple of extra ingredients that I didn't have before, just to kind of round things out and get me where I wanted to be with her gift. Which I actually ended up going to my local witchy store, and I purchased some Solomon's seal, and I was out of lavender, so sorry, excuse the crinkling. I went out and got some lavender to put in too. And y'all are gonna have to, I'm sorry, excuse the mess, because I'm working out of my room right now, you know, because I temporarily moved it back in with my mom while I finish my master's program. So mom's at work. I'm trying to get as much done for what's feasible, but I just actually got done doing a little bit of working for one of the balls, which I wanted to kind of share with you guys where I'm at in the process right now. So sorry, excuse the shaking. I'm actually going to scoot up here for a second. But I actually just got done doing a working for one of the balls, and this is actually kind of what I've got so far. Actually, this is my altar space right this moment, but I just had it open because I felt like she kind of needed to be a part of the process and everything, and I had just done my some of my morning stuff with her. So this is kind of what I have right now. I've already kind of shared some of this with you in video 1, but these are the cards that I have been charging each ball with individually, just to try and help set intention, because for me, using tarot in ritual is a really good way for me to focus my mindset and my energy, and into getting things charged the way that I like, because I don't know, tarot works with my brain. But this is kind of, each ball was individually prepped. I don't know if it's going to focus. Let me get my hand behind it. Maybe it'll help it focus a little bit. Focus. But yeah, this one, this is one of the ones, and I wanted to show you kind of what it looks like when it's semi-finished, before it gets the final grid and energy work and sealing and stuff like that. So this one is actually a protection from negativity, mostly, one that I did. And then I've got, this one is a, it's more of a mental insight and mental breakthrough for whenever Alex feels like she gets stuck and she needs something to kind of guide her through the process, or help her get out of whatever mindset she might be stuck in at that moment. Because I know her and I know her brain, thankfully, because we've been together for so long. So that's that one. And then this one, and actually this is one of the ones you get to kind of see part of the final process. This one has gone through a grid and energy, a second energy focus ritual, and I've used the wax to seal in the energy, seal in the focus, and kind of it's a final programming type thing that I do for this. But this one is supposed to be like an anti-stress and anxiety. It's supposed to be very calming and restful. And actually you can kind of see that's where some of the lavender went in, and there's some bits of amazonite and green quartz and things like that in there. Okay, this one is a, I've kind of done it to where it started out as an all-purpose healing, but then I specialized it and geared it specifically towards health concerns that I know Alex is working through right now. So it's a physical healing that is geared specifically towards what she's currently experiencing. So that's what this one is. And then this final one is It is a general all-purpose prosperity and abundance. And actually, that's why I kind of put for this one. I did a kind of an Ace of Pentacles focus, and then for the healing, I started off with an overall the star, because I associate the star in tarot. Which this is actually, I want to say it's called the Golden Thread Tarot. It's one of my absolute favorite of my tarot decks that I have. But I decided to use the star for that one. And then for the rest, anti-anxiety and stress one, I actually use the Four of Swords. Because for me, it's very calm and restful energy, especially when a lot of the stress and anxiety is coming from a mental headspace. So that's why I like using the Four of Swords for that one. For the mental breakthrough, here, let me actually move this stuff out of the way. This was from some of the candle work that I'm doing. I find that birthday candles help me put specific focuses and an intention into a greater working, because it's kind of like a hot shot. So that's why I had those. But the mental breakthrough and insights, I'm actually using the Hanged Man, because I find he's really good for learning to look at things from a fresh perspective, and helping you get out of an old mindset and see things for either what they really are, or see them in a whole new light, so that you can learn to move forward with it. And sometimes that means you have to give up your old mindset or old mentality. So that's why I like the idea of using the Hangman for that one. And then I'm actually I've been using some of the wand cards for the general protection, because for me, sometimes protection is all about learning. You need to shore up your own boundaries, and find your own strengths and stand your ground, and kind of have that headset and thought process that helps you build protection for yourself, and helps you build boundaries for yourself that keep you safe from a lot of negative things that might be coming at you. So some of it is an actual like protect the space, and some of it is help get the user into the mentality or mindset in order to help themselves protect their space or protect themselves. Which, you know, that may be a unique mindset of my own. You know, none of this is saying that this is the only way to do stuff like this. Everyone's practice is individual, so if you don't agree, I understand. But this is how my brain works. But I kind of wanted to share with you guys some of what is going on in the building process for me putting together this little witchy set of little witch balls for Alex's Yule gift. So I'm most of the way done. I have a few more days before I have to give this to her. So I've got pretty much these 3 are ready to go. I'm going to probably put a little ribbon in each of them that's a color association, just so she has something to hang it from. And then I still am waiting for a good day and time to do these 2. Especially this one. This one is kind of outside of my normal wheelhouse of what I've made in the past. So I'm kind of doing this one from scratch rather than from a template that I've used previously. And it's required whole new ideas of correspondences and things like that. So this is a whole new world for me for the mental insight one. So I'm giving it some extra attention, I guess, would be a good way to put it. But that's pretty much it. I'm actually just about to end this, and I'm going to kind of wrap up what I'm doing here and clean my space and kind of reset everything, reset intentions. But this was part of the grid that I put into doing the energy work for the anti-anxiety and stress one, and I used a lot of what normally I associate with bringing that down. So I've got Amazonite, and then I've got green quartz, which is very calm and healing, and oh, it's beautiful energy. And then this one is pink opal. This is the purple chalcedony. I'm doing this one for like calming yourself and bringing yourself to a loving level where you can be honest and have open communication with yourself to get you where you need to be. So this one is more of like a focus on how to use this energy in a productive way to get you to a better place. So this is taking all the energy and putting it somewhere, I guess it would be a good way. Citrine, it's an energizer, but it's also soaking up the negative in a way that doesn't keep it in the same place. It burns it out. And then, of course, rose quartz for just that little loving, gentle push and things like that. And then I've got little quartz points to kind of focus everything in. And I actually have my little witch ball here. And then I did what I do with my candle work to get the intention set. And then I basically just dripped it to seal in and set that. This is like my third step of setting in and sealing intention. So it's got energy on top of energy on top of energy, as well as, you know, multiple levels of intention set into it. So hopefully these will be some pretty potent babies when they're done. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and share this with you guys. I hope that you enjoy it, or at least find it interesting. And I'm hoping maybe I'll do a little quick thing maybe when they're all finished. Maybe not. I don't know. It all kind of just depends on if I think that enough stuff has happened that it warrants another video. But if not, then I will see you guys soon for our next Tarot Tuesday, or our next just general me and Alex video, because I miss you guys. It's been a long holiday vacation, and it feels strange not talking to you guys anymore. So I hope that y'all's holidays are going well, and I hope to see and hear from y'all soon. Many blessings. Bye.